Every year, businesses and homes lose millions due to unauthorized access and trespassing. Traditional security systems often react after the damage is done. But what if we could detect intrusions in real time, automatically before trespassers enter our property? That's where computer vision is used for detecting intruder. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to build your own real-time intrusion detection system using YOLO. From detecting people entering restricted zones to triggering alerts when boundaries are crossed, by the end of this video, you'll have a working system that can secure any environment using just a camera.
So, hello guys, welcome to this tutorial of using YOLO for early intrusion detection system. So, as you have seen our intro, in this tutorial we are going to use YOLO to create a system where you can detect any intruder in a specific zone early before even it entered your premises. Like for example, I'm going to use this video in where some people are entering a house, or you can say in this tutorial a perimeter. So our goal in this tutorial is to create a line zone where if someone or this object which we call people here enters this zone, it will be detected by our camera, and a text called trespasser detected will be shown in this video. So let's get to it. To uh, Before creating the system for early intrusion detection, we have to install some libraries. So these libraries are alphalytics, using which we will load our model YOLO OpenCV to perform camera related task, or NumPy, in which you will define these zones using points and safely. This uh, particular library help us in creating a polygon zone in the frame. So let's run this. I have already installed the libraries, so let's move to next part. Now let's import these library. As you can see, I have imported computer with OpenCV, NumPy, Alphalytics, from Alphalytics, YOLO, Matplotlib, uh, and safely you have to import point and polygon. Let's Our libraries has been imported. Now let's start building intrusion detection system for real time. So to do this, we just have to create two functions. First function has to store the restrictive zone from user in the frame. So we have to create a function where user can manually input the zone in the frame where it doesn't want any object to be, and if that object enters that zone, it will display that some objects have entered that zone. So to do this, we have to create a function. So as you can see, this function select polygon, it takes a parameter video part. This video part is a example with you can give an example video for other real for web-based interface, or a sample video to test your model on. So let's see. As you can see, I have capturing this video using its part in cap, and then taking a specific frame. As you can see, I have using the 30th frame of that video because I want the first second of that video, because initially the video is not clear. After some time it will get clear, so I am using the first second of that video. Then here you can see I am providing capturing the frame, that frame in frame. Now in this function you can see I am writing the script to take points from user in which it want that no object could enter, or to specify the restrictive zone. So it's very simple. I have defined some variable called display frame, frame and points, and instruction. These are my instructions, like Click to add polygon vertices, press D to delete last point, press C to clear all points, and enter to when finished. So here I have taken a list in which all the points should be stored, and here it will use to display that point on the screen. So then in this function I call back the mouse when clicked. So whenever an event happen, you can see, and when an event happen, it will note that point where it was clicked and update the display. As you can see, CV2 and set Windows name. It will update the frame that where there has been a point click, and it will show on that frame, and it will keep repeating until our all the logics are true. And then after I press enter, here you can see the enter key is 13 in our system, or you can say 10 also. So it will break out of the loop and release the our windows. So let's run this now. I am providing this function with video part and output part, and let's run this now. As you can see, a screen has been created where you can input that point. So let's input that our point. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, here it's 6, here it's 7, here it's 8, here it's 9, here it's again 10, and then we should press enter. Now as you can see, our points has been registered in the list. To check our restrictive zone, we just have to provide that points and show that points on the frame we have chosen. So here I have chosen the 30th frame. I am showing that points using matplotlib or that on that frame. So this is the point I have taken. I have named it area of the frame. You can also call it restrictive this zone. So restrictive zone on video frame. So here you can see this zone is our restrictive zone. If an object goes inside this zone, it will detect it as the object has trespassed. Now let's get to our main function. In the next step of our intrusion detection, we have to create a function to detect if an object is inside a restrictive zone or not. To create this logic, we have to first get to our this points. So as you can see, this point represent our restrictive zone. Uh, let's see. I have created a polygon using safely of this restrictive zone of the polygon. So let's copy this. Hmm. Let's see what it is representing. Uh, so as you can see, a polygon is created using the point I have inputted in that frame. So we have just make sure if an object lowest part is inside that point which belongs to restrictive zone is yes or not. To create that logic, first we have to import our YOLO model for object detection. Uh, and then in YOLO model I am using bounding boxes. So the our logic will be simple. If the middle part of the lowest line of bounding boxes is inside that restrictive zone, it means the object is in the restrictive zone. So to do that, I just have to take the video part, or you can input here 0 for real web time interface into cap, and then here it is for saving that video. So, and but it also here this variable store if there is a detection or trespassing or not. So while running the cap, it stored every frame, and then it's also drawing the restrictive zone on that frame, and here the YOLO inferencing happen. So I have provided the YOLO model with frame and classes. Here is the trespass class ID, means here it trespass class ID I have been defined here is 0. 0 is for people, and also provided the minimum confidence. So I have taken 50% confidence here. So let's see. So this will just detect our object. It will not provide that if that object is in our restricted zone. For do that, I have to go inside that result. So for results of the model, I have to take its bounding boxes. Dot boxes by the SVT bounding boxes, and here I have taken each point of the bounding boxes x1, y1, x2, and y2. So to find the feet x and feet y. Feet x and feet y are the middle point of the lowest line of the bounding box. So what I have to just uh, add the x values of both point and floor division by 2. So after that, our feet x and feet y has been finded. So I am using that point, using safely point, and providing to trespass polygon dot contains. So it's a very simple method. If that points contained in that trespass polygon, it will show it's true, current trespass true, and trespass detected true. So it will also show our object in red bounding boxes. Here RGB, I have provided BGR, where R is 255, and these are the coordinates of the bounding box which I get using the YOLO model. So and the frame, and put the text on that frame trespasser on that bounding boxes. So, and if the trespasser is not, if that object is not inside that bounding boxes, I just have to draw it in a green color that there is a person detected in the frame, but it is not inside the restrictive zone. So it is not a trespasser. So, so with this simple logic, we have created a system where you can detect if a trespasser is or is not, if a person is in the restrictive zone or not. So let's run that function, our function. So let's process the video. Let's see the result of our uh, model, and similarly, you can test our logic in any video. For example, I'm going to use this as an example to test if our logic succeed in detecting these people is inside our restrictive zone or not. Let's see that. As you've seen, our logic worked flawlessly in this video. Now you understand how you can build a system where you can detect if an object is inside a specific zone or not with few lines of code.
For more computer vision or machine learning related tasks, you can check our GitHub, where you will find everything in one place.